Hi there! Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 beauty products that are under $10. I'd like to be able to tell you I'm also going to get through this video in under 10 minutes, but given my track record, I'm not sure I can make that happen. But I do want to let you know that I don't have these ranked in any particular order. These are not actually from number 10 to number 1 or my least favorite to most favorite. These are just 10 things from the drugstore that I really love that are also under $10. So starting with the first category, I have a nail polish love. I am a really big fan of Essie nail polishes, so I brought a few out to share with you today. I could probably do an entire video just on Essie nail polishes. I love them so much, but the first one that I want to show you is my all-time favorite. I mentioned this in my Just One Beauty tag. This is my all-time favorite nail polish. This is Imported Bubbly. I actually incorrectly referred to this in the video as Essie hors d'oeuvres, but it is in fact Imported Bubbly. It's just a very pretty pearl type of color, just a little bit of a creamy off-white with some pearl essence to it. Very feminine and goes with just about anything, and I think it's appropriate all year round, and I really love it. A couple others that are a little bit newer to me. The next one is Essie Pink Diamond. I think this is just a really pretty, ultimate sort of girly type of color. It always really makes me happy when I wear it, so I love that one, but it's very new. I just purchased that one about maybe a month ago or so. And then another newer one to me is Topless and Barefoot. This is a really great nude nail choice. I love the way this one looks. This is a bit of a beigey type of nude rather than a pinky nude. And then finally, this is one I've actually had for a really long time. This is Demure Vixen. It is sort of a gray lavender type of polish, and it also has a little bit of very light iridescence to it. This is, again, a very classic color and always appropriate. I just think it's really, really pretty. I tend to gravitate toward this one more in the fall, but it is something that you could really wear all year round. Okay, so the next thing that I want to share with you is a foundation choice. This is something that I reviewed for you a while back, and while it's not holy grail for me, it is something that I do really enjoy having, especially when I need a really quick, no fuss, just sometimes I want to even out my skin really quickly before I run out the door. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I'm in number 115. This is a really good shade match for me. It's very lightweight. It is doesn't clog my pores in any way, and it's just, of course, very affordable, so I love that, especially if I want a really quick look on a day and I don't want to use up my more expensive high-end foundations. This is so easy to blend. I can just apply a little bit of this with my fingers and just run out the door, so I really love it for that. Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you are some blushes that I love. I pulled a couple of them out of here to share with you, and these are NYX blushes. So the two that I'm sharing today are Mauve and Peach. This one is Mauve. This is a great neutral color to go with just about any lip look. This would be a great color to travel with because it's going to go with just about anything. And then the next color, Peach, doesn't actually resemble peach at all, but it's sort of, again, a neutral pink. It does look a little bit bright here, but it's very pretty on the cheeks when you buff it out. It does look a little bright there as well, but I always buff these down a little bit, and I really like the pretty flush. I think this is especially a really pretty spring and summer color, and this one might be one I would lean more toward in the fall and winter, but it's a great all year round blush. Let me just swatch this one next to it. These are really heavy swatches. As you can see, they're somewhat similar, which I really love that they are so versatile. So those are really great options. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk to you about are some brushes or tools. I love some of the great options for tools that are now available at really affordable prices. So the first one I want to talk to you about is from Real Techniques. This is their buffing brush. This is one of my favorite choices for applying foundation. This does such a great job of creating a really nice, flawless look on my skin, so I absolutely love that. Another Real Techniques product that I like is their brow and lash comb. The reason I like this one so much is that it's really sturdy and it has nice metal teeth on it. The only other time I've seen metal teeth on an eyelash comb like this was from Chanel, and the Chanel one broke on me really quickly and completely fell apart. This one was about a quarter of the cost, and it has held up very well, and I love that these teeth are so fine and they really get in and pull apart my lashes and just fan them out nicely, and then it's also got a really sturdy brow comb on the other side. It's nice and long, so I love this thing. And then a couple more, and I know I've mentioned these so many times, but I just love them so much. My craft store my craft store brushes. I use this one for a liner, and then I use this one for applying a really fine brow bone highlight. This is the Grumbacher brush, and this is from Artist Touch. I think these are both 1/4 inch angle shaders, but they are so versatile in my collection. Sometimes I use them for other things, but primarily this is liner, primarily this is for brow bone highlight, but they also work good for lining underneath your eyes or just anywhere that you need some fine detail work, concealer, anything like that. So these are just great options for me. Okay, now moving into some false lashes that I really love. I'm a big fan of the Ardell lashes. The ones that I normally wear are the half lashes, which are number 301. I don't have a new package of those right now. I do reuse them, and the ones that I have that are already open, or the ones that I have are already open. But I do have a package here of the natural number 110s. This is actually a recommendation from Kristen K to purchase these and then actually cut them in half so that you have 2 sets of lashes, which is really nice. So that makes it an even more affordable option. And these 110s are not only very natural looking, but they're very long, so they're really easy to cut in half. And then I have a nice half lash. And so these are the ones that I'm actually wearing today. The number 301s are the ones that I typically wear, but I might be going more toward wearing these now because I can get more for my money. I'm going to be getting 2 sets of lashes for the same price. So I really like that idea, and thank you so much, Kristen, for that great tip. Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you are some eyeliner favorites. I think I've mentioned a couple times in videos recently that this is a eyeliner love of mine currently. This is the L'Oreal Liner Intense. This is in the color Carbon Black, but I also have Earth and Rock. The black is what I've been leaning more toward recently because I will stamp this along my lash line and create a really fine line and then go back over the top using my craft store Grumbacher brush and apply some matte eyeshadow to soften that line a little bit. If I want a really quick, soft, everyday look, I've been reaching for the Earth and Rock. This is a much more light, well, not light, but this is a much more subtle brown color, I would say. And this is a definite deep, dark black color. Another liner that I really love, and I'm kind of cheating here because I'm talking about more than one product, but I couldn't help myself. So another liner that I love, and I think this is completely comparable to the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. This is the L'Oreal Silk, I'm probably not going to say this right, Silkissime. I'm not really sure. I think it's you know what? There's no point in this. I am going to put this in the titles down below. You'll see the name of it. This is in the color Black. It's just called Black. These are so soft and smooth. I tend to use these to back my lashes, so I will pull up a little bit on my lid and I will apply this right at my lash line just to give my lashes a more full look. I also like this when I'm wearing false lashes because I think it creates a little bit more of a cohesive look. And so I love this, and I would definitely purchase this over any other high-end creamy pencil liner that I've used before. I think these are fantastic. They do offer this in, I want to say 5 other colors, but they don't currently have an espresso color that I've seen. I would really love it if I could find it in espresso, but they do have some nice options. Like I think there's a mossy green type of color. I think there's a purple type of color. So there are some nice choices, but if they came out with this in espresso, that would be it for me. I would be thrilled. Okay, my next choice is something that's not actually available in the stores, but you can order it online through Amazon. These are my favorite way or favorite method for applying false lashes. These are micro brushes. Let me take this out of here for you. These are so inexpensive. This is a 100-piece container that I got on Amazon for between $6 and $8. Sometimes the price varies. I think I paid about $7 for these. And these are the little micro brushes. They've got a little bit of a fuzzy tip to them, but it's not a cotton, it's a synthetic, so these don't shed at all. So what I will do is apply the glue to my lashes, then place them onto my eyelid and then just tap them in with these micro brushes. They are so inexpensive that I only use them one time, and I don't recommend that you use them more than once. Once this gets some lash glue applied to it and then you try to reuse it, it will stick and then pull off your lashes. So these are sort of a one and done thing, but they're so affordable and I just can't imagine being without these. These are a fine brush, but they also come in small, medium, and large, and so you can get something a little bit thicker if you'd like. But I really like the size of these. And these would be great for doing other fine detail work if you wanted to apply a concealer in a really, really tiny area. These would probably be really great for those as well. You can find something similar to these at the craft store, which is how I originally found them. I was with my husband and he was looking for hobby parts and paint, and these are called micro brushes there as well. But the package of them there, I think, was about 10 pieces for between $3 and $5, and then Amazon I got these 100 for between $6 and $8. So there's definitely a good price difference if you order online. Okay, so we are down to the last two products that are under $10, and they are both lip products, and I am wearing these today. The first one is a Maybelline lipstick, and there are a couple different formulas here. So the first one are the Color Sensational lipsticks. This one is in Pink Me Up. This is one of my favorites. I like this one a lot for spring and summer. Let me swatch this here for you. Just a really pretty sort of straightforward pink color. And then another one that is a favorite is also Color Sensational, and this is in Warm Me Up. This has a little bit more of a neutral beigey tone to it, but also a really nice pink that sort of goes with everything. And then finally, the color that I'm wearing today is from their matte line, and this is Daringly Nude. And this is definitely more of a beigey color, but it's a nude that I am really comfortable with because it does have a touch of pink to it, so I think it's a little bit more wearable for me than some others that I've tried that are a little bit too much like concealer lips, or they match my skin tone too closely. This is right here. So I really love that this has just enough pink to it to make my lips stand out a little bit more, and I really like this matte formula. So while I have a lot of the Maybelline lipsticks that I love, these are probably my top three, and I have found that any color that I choose from the Maybelline I really can't go wrong with, so I love all of them. And then finally, my next lip product that is my 10th and final beauty product under $10 are my NYX lip liners. I am a lip liner junkie. Every time you see me in a video, I am always wearing them. I wouldn't be without them. I just love the little bit of definition they give to my lips. I really enjoy layering lip products. I like putting lip liners underneath and then putting glosses on top. And what I really love about it is that I can create endless combinations. So I can have a lot of different lip liner choices and then have different glosses, and depending on how I combine them, I can come up with a lot of different lip looks. And the NYX are so affordable that I can afford to have a lot of them, especially when they're on a really good sale. So these are the four that I wear the most often. And I would say probably out of all of them, the one that I wear the most is Nude Pink. These are probably going to be somewhat difficult to see in swatches, but I will do my best here. Nude Pink goes with everything. If you can only have one lip liner, I think that Nude Pink is the one to get. This will go with neutral pink lipsticks. It's a great way to line your lips to prep for just about any other pink color. This one is the one that matches my lips most closely, so it is the one that I find I reach for most often. And as I said, if I could only have one, this would definitely be the one that I think is the most versatile. Another one that I like, and this one is a little bit darker. The names can be hard to find on these. This is Peekaboo. This gives my lips a little bit more definition. It is sort of a neutral color, but it has a little bit more of a beigey mauve tone to it. So if I want my lip line to stand out a little bit more, this is one that I will reach for. The one that I'm wearing today is Natural, and this is definitely more beigey. This goes really well with the Maybelline Daringly Nude, which is the color that I'm wearing today. I will put this out next to it. So this has enough beiginess to it, and I've really marked it darkly here on my hand, but this has enough beiginess to it that goes really well with a neutral lip and gives me a little bit of definition on the outer rim of my lips. And then finally, one of my favorite pretty pink colors that I like to wear under gloss a lot is Rose. This is definitely a much brighter pink, so you'll see all of these here together. So this is Rose at the bottom, and you can see that stands out as being the most straightforward pink of all of them. But they are all pretty versatile, but if you could just pick one, I would definitely recommend the nude pink. So that is it. Those are my top 10 beauty products under $10. I hope that you enjoyed it. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.